Tonight. Let's say another happy birthday to the birthday boy over here.
Happy birthday!
Alright, y'all. So, I know there's a lot of stuff going on with women in this country right now, and I think I finally know just a little bit what it's like to be a woman. Because I finally feel like I've walked a mile in their shoes, or at least put their shoes on and rolled around. But I say this because people are always opening doors for me, asking if I need help. But on the other hand, they're staring at me like Kanye's wife at the Grammys. People also just unconsensually push me. And the other day...
What? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, the other day I was on a stroll, and this lady, she's like, oh, you need a hand up this hill? I'm like, no, I could use a leg, but I'm good. It's a workout. And she keeps asking, saying like, hey, I need to do this for myself. Can I please help you? And multiple times I say no. But just like R. Kelly, yes means no to this lady. And if the circumstances were different, I would not complain about a lady grabbing my handles. But in this instance, I was just trying to go to the gas station to get a nice cold Baja Blast. And midway through this lady pushing me, she goes, I need to tell people I did something nice for the day. Like, if you wanted to do something nice, you could have given me your spinal cord or like a nice cold Baja Blast. Alright, so clearly I'm disabled and I wanted to find some disabled hobbies, and that includes just sitting on the porch, making drivers uncomfortable when they pass by. You know, they're breaking their necks, about to crash their car. But I've also gotten to bird watching recently, and some days I see the same cardinal and the same squirrel sitting on the same branch, and they're just looking at me. And I know they're plotting something against me because 5 minutes later, the bird flies off, and the squirrel just stands in front of me like it's taunting me, and I can't even stand up for myself. But they're either planning on my downfall or probably the real answer. The government's watching me, trying to make sure I'm not just collecting disability checks. Gotta make sure I actually am a professional sitter and I can't stand. But also, so a couple weeks ago, I went to the Mizzou Hospital to get some drugs from the pharmacy, you know, as one does. And I'm waiting in line, and this lady in a wheelchair just rolls up behind me. And in my mind, I'm thinking, a couple more sitters, and we can have a cripple conga line, you know, da, 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 we cannot walk up. But anyway, I get my meds, I'm waiting by the front door, waiting for my friend to pull the car around, right? And this bitch walks past me, pushing her own wheelchair. Like, I turn around and go immediately to the pharmacist and say, I'll have what she's having. Also, yesterday, I went to Stevens Lake Park for a little roll around, a little gander with a friend, because it was so nice out. And we passed this one kid on a three-wheeled scooter. You know, the kind only losers ride because he can't balance on a normal scooter? And with the widest eyes possible, as I passed by, she's just staring at me. And I don't know if she was thinking, how the fuck can this guy move without walking? But I think she was just jealous because I have 4 wheels and she only had 3. Anyway, I'll leave y'all with a little bit of advice to not wind up like me this Valentine's Day. Always have a safe word. Thank y'all.